Hello, Leo. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading, so of course everything may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, Val 53 Tarot Shoes Review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Johnny Cash. Walk the line. There you are, Leo. Johnny Cash, walk the line. What does that mean? The line, not the plank. I'm not saying nothing. Ooh. That's a nice energy. One more and I'll jump into this. I understand that. Sometimes sometimes you just want to know. Sometimes you just want to know. And sometimes I'll just say it's just as easy as asking, like simply asking. That's crazy. How many people take like, well, if you just be straight and ask, just be direct, you can find your answer just that quickly. But for some reason, everyone thinks it's like a trap or some sort of, I don't know. But jumping into this, Leo, what you're kind of showing me is there is definitely a huge process and contemplation that you are going through regarding everything that you got going on for yourself. You're showing me a lot of responsibility to manage and oversee, but ultimately, you're seeking answers. You're seeking clarity. You're seeking perspective about some sort of connection here that you feel or have towards someone or with someone. I don't exactly know. But the way that things are moving forward, you're kind of in this energy of like, I'm keeping my eye on you. Everyone's got their eyes on everyone nowadays. It is what it is. But what you're saying is you have your eye on this connection that you can't quite 100% figure out. You're almost kind of like, I'm looking at a mystery that I cannot just wrap my mind around. It's interesting. Maybe it's not a matter of your perspective of how you see things from a mental space. Maybe it's a matter of how you view things from an emotional and heart space. Because you're having some sort of realization here of whatever this connection is that you have or feel towards someone or with someone. You're kind of giving me this energy of like, okay, I'll drop it then. Okay. Moving forward. Kind of putting the internal pieces together as to how you perceive something or perceive someone. Interesting. There's the truth. So, it's a nice energy. That's funny. Back to the mysteries. Back to the occult. Back to the mysteries, Leo. You're still kind of like, I just don't know. It's like you're still trying to wrap your mind around. It's interesting. Even when you get your answers, it's almost like you still can't wrap your mind around the answers. What is that? It's to the point where you're kind of like, how very interesting. As soon as you drop it and let go, that's when you get your answer. But then even you're trying to kind of sit with your answer and you're like, I guess I got to drop that and let that go too. Weird, 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 weird. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'm looking at a glitch in the Matrix, Leo. I'm looking at a glitch in the Matrix. Imagine when Morpheus took Neo into that chair where he turned into like a giant mirror because they were getting ready to unplug him from the Matrix, which are kind of showing me is like there's a glitch. What happens when they strap Neo into the chair and he does, in a sense, cross over and exit the Matrix? What happens? Because there's a glitch here that I'm not quite understanding. There's the tower. I saw a black cat walk by. And then another one that looked exactly like it did the exact same thing. Was it the same cat? Was it the same, or did they change something, Leo? All right, back into this. Well, I believe that. I believe that. How fast things can change. So about whatever this transition is, I'm not too sure exactly what this is. You're giving me like this very specific information. You're surrendering to some sort of information, but there's also something specifically and financially that you're not accepting. You're kind of saying, I know, but what? But what? Because whatever this collaborative energy is between you and someone, ultimately everyone's trying to come up with some sort of decision as to what to do. But once again, Leo, it's like this energy of kind of like drop it, until it's like it gets a group of people to be like, should we just drop it? Well, the tower is here. I think you should just drop it. It's like, do you need more people to tell you to drop something or let something go in order for things to progress and move forward? You've stunted yourself, Leo. I don't know why or what's going on, but it's like life in itself is trying to take you to the next level or take you to the next whatever chapter. It's like turn the page. And you're kind of like, you're resisting this and fighting this. And I don't know why. And you're just kind of like saying instincts. It's like, well, what happens when your instincts betray you? Because once again, it's like there's this energy, there's something here that you're after or pursuing, financially speaking, regarding your work, career, craft, or art. That you're kind of like, it's just, there's something that you just can't, once again, you're trying to wrap your head around something or comprehend something. And it's like, how are you going to comprehend something outside yourself when you don't understand yourself? That means you're outside yourself consistently, constantly searching and scrounging, and life is trying to get your attention to see something inward. And like I said, this goes back to that energy of the inside. The inside matters. Yeah. Well, I see what you're showing me. You're showing me that you're trying to work on solidifying your business career foundation, but you're also focused on solidifying your relationship and your commitment or your marriage. Very compartmentalized thinking, Leo, but it is what it is. A little here, a little there, a little there. You like to connect the pieces or connect the dots. That's definitely for sure. Don't know what's going on at home in regard to the relationship and the commitment, but you're kind of saying you do have someone there by your side, and finances are a little bit difficult. I feel like you're learning something, though. I feel like you're learning something. Don't know what that is. Ooh, you have a decision to make. You know, if you just be direct with me, this would go a whole hell of a lot faster. With what? It goes back to the same thing I told you, Leo. It goes back to the same thing I told you. Drop it and let it go. like I told everyone else. Drop it and let it go. Don't play that game. Don't play that game on repeat, and there you are on top of the deck. Don't play that game on repeat. You know, some people don't like to kind of walk away, especially from a challenge. Oh, it's like, oh, game on. Let's it wasn't an invitation. It wasn't an invitation. Play if you want to, but if you play, then there's a chance of losing. Of course, if you are dealing with anyone, you could be dealing with a water sign, a fire sign, an air sign, or an earth sign. Goodbye.